Hi, everybody. Chucky says they're mobilizing against the Republicans. Let's give this a listen to.
We are mobilizing in New York. We have people going to the Republican districts and going after these Republicans who are voting for this and forcing them to either change their vote or face the consequences.
He will force the Republicans to change their view or face the consequences? Isn't that what happened last November? Because of the Democratic Party, the American people were forced to change their views, and 80% of America agrees with the consequences we've got? Not to mention that voter intimidation is illegal, Chucky.
This is a long, relentless fight that we fight every day, and I am confident that we will bring Trump's popularity, numbers, and strength down if we keep at it and keep at it and keep at it.
We can bring Trump's popularity down if we keep at it and we keep at it and we keep at it. His only real goal is to bring Trump down. I have never once heard Chucky say anything about helping the American people. I haven't even heard anything like that come out of the Democratic Party at all. Instead, they keep inciting violence. If the Republicans tried to beat the Democrats into submission, the DOJ would be on their front doorstep the very next day. But they keep spitting this vile and hatred day after day after day. Where's the outrage against the Democrats? Here, listen to this.
The good news here is we did put 235 judges, progressive judges, judges not under the control of Trump last year on the bench, and they are ruling against Trump time after time after time. And we hope that the appellate courts, when it gets up there in the Supreme Court, will uphold those rulings. They restored the money to NIH. They required that 8,000 federal employees have to come back. We're in over 100 lawsuits against them, and we are having a good deal of success. It's only at the lower court level right now.
Remember when they said we couldn't elect Trump? That was like electing Hitler. And then if we elected Hitler, it would be the end of democracy. Well, it sounds like the only people that are putting a stop to democracy are the Democrats. Trump has only been in office 2 months, and they've already got 100 lawsuits against him. My God. Talk about wasting money. I guess that just shows the Democrats are all about waste and fraud. And then he comes out with an anti Semitic book. Look at this.
Let's talk about your new book out now, Antisemitism in America. That's the title of the book. You were the highest ranking Jewish elected official in America ever, and you write that you once felt that your Jewish identity could be worn lightly, but that you now feel it's your duty to alert our country to the rising tide of anti-Semitism. There are a number of audiences for this book, but you have a particular message for people on the political left. What is it?
So my book is aimed at 5 groups. First, my generation, to show people, I know you're feeling alone. Jews tend to feel alone in these times. We're all united in solidarity. Second, to their children, our children, the children of our generation. They're pro-Israel, they are pro-Jewish, but they don't know the history, the struggles we've had.
And where was he when we were having all these riots, these anti-Semitic riots at the colleges? He was nowhere to be found. Matter of fact, the only one that did anything about it was Trump. He took away funding from the colleges until they got their act together and started putting down this anti-Semitic hate. Hmm. Imagine that. Hitler standing up for the Jews. And Chucky just kept his mouth shut. He's nothing more than a twisted little troll. And then he goes on The View. This is time I'll never get back. Listen to this.
And you know what their attitude is? I made my money all by myself. How dare your government take my money from me? I don't want to pay taxes. Or I built my company with my bare hands. How dare your government tell me how I should treat my customers, the land and water that I own, or my employees? They hate government. Government's a barrier to people, a barrier to stop them from doing things. They want to destroy it. We are not letting them do it, and we're united.
He actually complained about billionaires caring about where their taxes go, what they're spent on. What a novel idea. They're just like the rest of the American public. He's complaining about billionaires, but yet I didn't hear him say one negative thing about George Soros, who gave the Democratic Party $170 million and led the anti Trump campaign in 2022. No, no, no. Your demented president actually gave him the medal, the Congressional Medal of Freedom. Why aren't you talking about that, Chucky? The BBC said, and I'm quoting here, George Soros is the one behind everything. He is buying the whole Democratic Party. He is the epicenter of what's going wrong in the United States. And on the day they found a pipe bomb at Soros's house, SciOx social media posted the meme that said, the world is waking up to the horrors of George Soros. This little wart had the nerve. Well, he went on The View, so you know it's all trash. I swear to God, I get dumber every time I watch something from The View. But this little wart had the nerve to go on The View and complain about billionaires and their taxes when George Soros bought the entire Democratic Party. Why didn't you say anything about that, Chucky? If you like what you heard, hit the like button down below. Thanks. Have a good day.